Well, hello there, YouTube. Welcome to a cool 54-degree Tuesday, September the 12th of 2023. Man, these mornings are getting, well, they've been pretty much, it's been a while. I mean, the mornings have been in the 40s. I think it was like 40 or 42 last night. But yeah, it's crazy. I think that's why we got the fall color so early. It's downright, even when it gets to 90-something degrees, it's still like in the 40s at night. Very nice. Man, makes you sleep so well. But anyway, I don't know what it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be another mostly cloudy day here. I don't know about Vancouver. I didn't pay attention. Whatever it is, y'all come on along. Welcome to the day. 67 and partly cloudy here in Vanchulo land, mama. Mm-hmm. The morning weather forecast.
Yes.
I don't know about the forecast, just conditions.
Yeah, current conditions in
are
Vancouver.
I have no idea what it's supposed to be today. I think kind of cloudy.
Yeah.
But yesterday it was supposed to be that way, and it was mostly sunny.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's going to be what it's going to be.
Yeah, that's a fact, Jack.
Yeah.
Well, Mama.
Yes, I have.
Welcome to Tuesday.
You too.
Hope you have a wonderful day.
You too, sweetheart.
All right. Love you. See you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Well, lucky me. Very first thing is the K1600 valve inspection and a air filter. And while we have the plugs out, he wants new plugs installed, so we got a set of plugs. So I'll be delving into this. That's gonna be my day right yonder. Alright, do you hear the rumble? This is the Angel RT, and a cable upstairs, put tires on it. And search riders go, well, did you ride it? Guy goes, I don't want to test ride it. He goes, I don't know what the problem is. I didn't diagnose it. So here I am riding it again. So we'll give it a chance to let the ride-on find its home, which is it will shake for a little bit here, but it'll clear up. Wee doggy. This is a good runner. Alrighty. We'll keep our fingers crossed one more time. I can feel the ride-on trying to find his home there. So I'll take a little longer ride here, and I'll come back when the ride-on does whatever it needs to do. Alright. Well, two things. It made the slightest bit of difference to it, but yeah, it shouldn't shake like that. That ride-on did not go away. I'm trying to see here. Yeah, he left all the weights on there, so it's just got a small amount on the right. Wish I had a little plastic scraper with me. I'd just pull over and drag them things off of there. Dadgummit. And I rolled those wheels when it was in the air. I mean, I didn't put a gauge on it, but you can spin them when they're in the air, and they were just as true as they could be. If you get wallowed out lugs and stuff, they'll you'll see the wheel not be eccentric, it's a wobbler. Yeah, them things are just as smooth. Of course, I can't see the outside of the rim, but I was looking more at the outside of the rim because that's usually what gets contact. So I was looking at the outside when I was spinning them, and I'm looking at the inside now. I mean, a good hit, it leaves a telltale sign. Man, right in the middle of that K1600, and then this comes up. Boy, speaking of the trip, man, So, you know, as I told you guys before, you do the 2 hours for every 100 miles. Technically, there's not a right-hand turn lane here, but if I didn't think if everybody used their turn signals like they should, I would know no one's turning, but sometimes they use no signals and just bolt over. See, I blipped the throttle when I shifted from first to second. Do you hear that pause that it made? That was me riding a motorcycle like a motorcycle. Too many years of clutchless shifting on racetracks. That was before they had shift assist of any kind. I still feel like it's coming from the right more than anything else. Alright, I found a nice little pull-out back there, and I was actually just able to just grab the things with my fingers. Hurt a little bit, but I got them off. So I took them off of both wheels. I'm going to take a little different freeway thing here and go down 205 there for a little bit, go to Padden Parkway and see how that works out. So we're going to scoot through Orchards Park here right quick. Hit the freeway, the highways, and the byways. Ooh, lots of people at the park today. That's nice. A nice day for the park. There's a couple of them trees they're gonna have to take out because for whatever reason they're not surviving. So we'll see with those weights missing. That's a lot of weights, especially on that left wheel. And yeah, remember, this thing was probably assembled in 14. That's about the time that you may get a funky tire. And I mean, it wasn't like an epidemic or anything, but enough of those tires that BRP was saying just replace the tires, put another set on there. And I had one to put another set on, and one of them was funky there, and he said save those, mark them, put them aside, and throw another set on. Oh, look at this, people taking a right there gave me an exit out. So yeah, so it took a second set, but that was back in well, no, it was when 13, 14. But all them tires, if you still have them tires on there, dude, you need to replace them things. They is too old. That's the backside of Toyota that I come looping through. Is that a rock? Oh, it's just a paper sack. Man, it looked like a big old boulder sitting there. That's 500. That's the way I went out when I took off that part of the freeway. Well, initially, I can say it's not as bad already. Oh yeah, look at that. Get some speed going here, let the ride on do its ride on, do its magic, and oh yeah, it was the dadgum weight. You know what ride on says? Step 1, remove all wheel weights. There you are. Happy-go-lucky. The craziest thing. It's amazing how particular wheel balance can be. You remember when, you know, the little Japanese cars, like the little Hondas and Toyotas and stuff? I went through tons of those things as a kid. You know, them little old wheels, they're going down the road like a trailer tire, man. That thing's like 9 million miles an hour. You get one of them things out of balance and the car would literally hop across the road. But you're talking a tiny little wheel on those things. a pothole could make the thing flip on its stop. Not really, but you know what I mean. Well, let me take this Patton Parkway and get heading back towards the store here. So we're not going to get, well, we are getting on Patton Parkway, but that's west, east. We come this way going home and take the ramp on the 205. Come on, Goodwill Donation Center. Fire that thing up. Does this look familiar to you? I kind of made a roundabout trip to, I could have just stayed on, what is the name of the road out there? Covington. Yeah, Covington. I could have stayed on that and it took me straight back, but I thought, what if I met up with Rick out here? I would feel bad if he was out here and I didn't catch him. But didn't catch him anyway. It was worth taking a couple of block detour there. Besides, it's a whole lot nicer working on a Spyder, or better yet, riding a Spyder than doing valves on a K1600. There's no one, and I mean no one, that enjoys doing that. I'm gonna bypass my little alleyway thing today. That was a pretty long test ride. It was worth it. I fixed it. The way you deal with changing tires on these things on the tire machine, it torques my back something fierce. And yeah, this close to taking off on my trip, I am not going to risk throwing my back out for anything. So anyway, it's cured. It felt different that time. It still had to shake, but it just didn't feel the same. And I'm looking down and I'm going, yeah, all them weights are still on there. That is strictly a balance issue now. So he got himself some fresh tires. The ride-on settled itself in there, balanced everything out, and she's a happy camper. Plus, the ride-on is a sealer. If you get little punctures in there, you can seal them things up. You might not even know. You'd be going, why is that tire low? And you air it up and it holds air. It went low because it leaks a little bit until it fills the hole. So it's a good idea to keep one of the little mobile pumps with you. So anyway, thanks for coming along for the third ride in just a few days on this thing. The folks that used to own this probably, if they watch the videos, probably going, oh, our baby. All right. Hello there, little X90. So I did a little thing here yesterday. You know how I run a power cord that comes out from the tank bag, comes out the front. Well, before that was just an iOS or a Lightning port, just to, charge my second, because one of the phones is always up there. But before, you remember, they had that proprietary port that you can plug these goofy, I don't have one there. Oh, well, it's in here somewhere. Yeah, like this. Just like the battery tender thing. But it has two waterproof, USB-A connections on it. I've got a 90-degree one, too. I think that's in stuff that I've already kind of packed up. But I keep this little 3-bank USB-A in here, and the USB-A pops out of that, and you can plug it in. But whatever, whether it's a iOS Lightning port, USB-C, for a GoPro, and just about anything else in the world, which, by the way, we knew it was coming. In Europe, the iPhones had to be USB-C for Europe regulations or whatever, and Apple did the wise thing, seeing that why make phones for Europe and then another phone for the US. the new iPhone 15s, all of them are now USB-C. The iPad's been that way for a while. It's just move on, you know. If you dig into that, Apple actually, that's their invention to start with. I forget what they call it, they call it on the MacBooks and stuff. But anyway, it's their thing to start with from way back before anybody was using USB-C. But anyway, you can plug a cord like that, whatever. The iPhone 15 Pro Max, she's looking very good. Open order come Friday. But so anyway, that's how I got that set up. And what I did, because there's only one port here, man, I can go 100 miles off. This thing I got from Amazon, and I had to zip tie this thing just right so that I can turn the steering all the way, each way, and nothing gets bound up. So one's going to the 12 mini plug, and the other one is sitting here open. And then whenever I'm driving, I just plug the USB into it. So if I need to charge anything in my tank bag, I can just plug it in and it works. That's what I piddled with a little bit last night. Other than that, all that stuff was still sitting the same. My good old tried and true K&M rain jacket. Man, sometimes you find things that just work so good. And the nice thing is, you know, when it's warmer out like it'll be, it ventilates really well out of the back. Nothing worse than wearing rain gear that doesn't breathe. I go into a panic attack when I wear those things. Anyway, I just come out here to show you this. I was goofing around with some stuff, and it's getting kind of dark out there. We need to do a goodbye before it is dark. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed the Spyder stuff today, and just a little touch of BMW stuff. Well, hello there, YouTube. It actually not poured, but it rained on us out here.
It did.
Everything's wet. And yeah, I had windshield wipers and the whole thing last probably 5 miles, 10 miles coming home. And the whole time, like, I got my phone sitting to the side. You know, it's got that always on in dark mode though, but always on thing, and it shows 0% chance of rain. My watch, which is reading off the other phone, or reading on its own because it's got cellular. But anyway, 0% chance of rain as
it's raining.
Windshield wipers are going watch. It wasn't just like a rogue cloud. It actually rained for miles.
Quite a long distance.
Yep. And the traffic that was heading south, they're all, you know, before the rain, I go, it looks like rain up there. Yeah, it was just outside of Kelso.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Looking up on Columbia Heights, where my parents lived years ago. But anyway, it was nice and knocked all the dust down.
It did.
It's kind of got a quiet, soothing look, and smells wet, smells green out here. But anyway, it was a good day. Got that Spyder sorted out. It was just a simple thing that should have been done to start with, but whatever. Glad I test rode it. That's all I got to say. And it wasn't, somebody had to test ride it. He didn't want to because he wasn't the one that diagnosed what it was, but he just did the tire. So the chain of command worked correctly, and it's a good thing I test rode it.
Yeah.
But anyway. Well, Nat, I think we're going to bail out on you.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Wednesday or Thursday.
Heck yeah. All right.
We see you in the morning.
We're rolling. See you then. Bye-bye now.